Ludicolo, the carefree Pokemon. If it hears festive music, all its muscles fill with energy. It can't help breaking out into a dance. Ludicolo is a very unique case for a Pokemon. Its stats are somewhat poor, but it has a pair of great abilities you can use to build it either as a tough tank or a powerful sweeper. Furthermore, its great typing gives it convenient resistances to ground and water, while only being weak to rather uncommon attacking types of flying, poison, and bug. Swift Swim is a fantastic ability, and Ludicolo can take advantage of it quite well to hit from either side of the spectrum. The most effective use of this is to build it as a special sweeper. Ludicolo's special coverage is very strong on this set, allowing it to carry Rain Dance to set up for itself and not requiring a dedicated setup Pokemon. Ludicolo's speed in the rain is incredible, and it can use it to outspeed almost all fragile attacking Pokemon and hit them with its good coverage options. Hydro Pump and Surf are further boosted by the rain, so even Ludicolo's somewhat lacking special attack can still cause quite a dent. If you feel like you don't need Rain Dance on the set, you can bring a powerful Focus Blast or a hidden power of your choice to fill the void, but this set's primary offense should be its water attack of choice simply due to the bonuses it receives from Stab and the Rain. If the special attacking set doesn't interest you, Ludicolo does have access to Swords Dance as well. Though its base attack is a disappointing 70, it can quickly boost itself to impressive levels after a dance or two. Unlike the previous set that can set up the rain for itself, this set really depends on a dedicated rain Pokemon to take advantage of its Swift Swim. It is possible to have both dances on the set so Ludicolo is entirely self-sufficient, but its natural toughness isn't high enough to allow it 2 full turns of setup, and Ludicolo may fall before it can even attack. As a trade-off though, this set can work wonders against dedicated special walls that don't see a strong physical set coming. Ludicolo's second ability can allow it to really shine as an annoying tank. With Rain Dish acting as a second form of leftovers, Ludicolo stays very healthy when the rain is up. The main draw of the set is to deal passive damage with Leech Seed while maintaining substitutes using Rain Dish and Protect. Toxic can be added for further passive damage, and the attacking move is to ensure it isn't useless against Taunt. Scald is preferred for its decent power and chance to burn, but Giga Drain fits the theme of the set due to its healing secondary effect. Using either one though means that this set is useless against almost any grass type, so Ice Beam is an acceptable option as well. Team choices to go with Ludicolo can be somewhat complicated. If you are using a Swift Swim set and follow Smogon's tier structure, Drizzle Politoed is not allowed, so you'll need to set up the rain in other ways. As mentioned, Ludicolo is capable of setting up its own rain, but an offensive Ludicolo doesn't have much toughness to allow it to set up very easily. Having a couple dedicated rain dancers can make your life much easier and allow Ludicolo to truly shine. Speedier dancers like Crobat, Electrode, or Aerodactyl can allow the rain to show up without fear of taunt, though these still can be countered by prankster taunters like Sableye or Whimsicott. However, both of these pranksters are countered decently by a prankster Tornadus of your own. Whimsicott will fall easily to a stab flying attack, and Tornadus's high speed will allow it to set up the rain right in front of Sableye anyway. For bulkier rain dancers, good choices include Bronzong, Zapdos, or any bulky water you want to bring with you. Plus, since Ludicolo really depends on the rain, any other rain-abusing Pokemon like Scizor, Dragonite, or Toxicroak make logical teammates as well. Because Ludicolo depends so strongly on the rain to succeed, any weather inducers make natural counters to it. Tyranitar and Hippowdon will need to be wary of the special attacking set, since it will hit the weaker of their two defenses, but Ludicolo's limited power means it will struggle knocking out these Pokemon in one blow anyway. Ninetales is in a similar boat, but it's a much better special tank, and Drought will reduce the power of Ludicolo's water attacks. Abomasnow is the most threatening of the weather inducers, since it laughs at Ludicolo's attacks and can threaten it with super effective blizzards that won't miss in the hail. All that being said though, none of these Pokemon will appreciate a Toxic from the Subseed set. so use that knowledge to your advantage if you anticipate a switch. If, however, your opponent carries Politoed, Ludicolo's job just got a lot easier. If you're running a Swift Swim set, you just got a huge leg up on your opponent, since Ludicolo will likely outspeed anything that they have. If you find yourself in this fortunate situation, do your best to bait out Politoed as early as possible to allow your Ludicolo to enter the fray and begin wreaking havoc. Other counters to Ludicolo are dependent entirely on the set it brings. Where most bulky waters are effective as all-purpose tanks, Ludicolo does a good job beating them because of its access to stab grass attacks. The main exception to this is Gyarados, who is neutral to grass and can threaten to set up on Ludicolo and beat it with powerful offense of its own. The attacking sets are walled by common tanks of their respective attack types. The special attacking set is walled by Blissey and Chansey. The physical attacker is beaten by Skarmory and Ferrothorn. The Subseed set struggles against almost any grass type, especially Ferrothorn, but even other common grass types like Breloom and Venusaur will shrug off whatever Ludicolo will try to attempt. The best way to beat Ludicolo is to figure out exactly what it's carrying, then prepare for it accordingly. The sheer diversity of the sets it can run can make it frustrating to beat at first, but its limited stats means it has a tough time succeeding once you know its moveset. Ludicolo has been a fan favorite since its introduction in the 3rd generation. It looks so happy and festive that people like to use it and see what it can do. Thankfully, it has enough novelty and move options to allow it to succeed at a number of different roles, so it can be quite easy to fit Ludicolo onto your team. It's hard not to smile when you see Ludicolo sent out into battle, and you'll get a lot of credit if you can use it effectively. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for any future videos, leave them in the comments below. If you are interested in participating in our online Pokemon League, click the link in the description for more information.